What do you think? Are you shying away from the doing in your business? Are you maybe a little overwhelmed with all the things that you might need to be doing or think you should be doing? Do you wonder what you should be doing to grow and scale your business? Do you kind of know what you need to do, but you're not sure how to get it done or what to say on posts, videos, emails, all the things. I'm Katrina Sawa, and I'm your practical, tactical business coach, mentor. I love showing entrepreneurs the how, the what, the how, the doing, the practical, tactical things you need to do in order to get in front of a lot more people in a lot of different ways and more often. So to grow a business, it makes logical sense, right? That you need to talk to more people more often and in more ways, not just like one way. Like one way would be email, like build an email list and only email them, right? That's one way, not enough, in my opinion, because emails are getting harder and harder. They're getting more caught in spam folders. So we need more ways. Another way would be just going live on social media. If that's all you did and you don't bring them to a list and then email them and maybe make a phone call or two or a private message. Do you see what I'm saying? So more people, more often, and in more ways. So it sounds super overwhelming. I get it. I get overwhelmed too sometimes when okay, I need to follow up with these people from this event, this 100 people. Like this happened to me a couple weeks ago, right? I was at an event. I got 105 leads, I think, from my vendor table. And okay, so I have all their emails. Some though I can't read. And then I have the majority of their mailing addresses because I asked for mailing addresses. And I've actually already sent all the mail out I've handwritten them all. And thank God I just hired a new customer service person just today. So I'm excited for somebody else to be doing that task for the coming months. But so I sent something in the mail. I also have the majority of phone numbers for the majority of the people. And I've called half of them personally already. I'm getting ready to call the other half today. So how are you managing all of these things, right? So not only, so the people that I don't have mailing addresses for, that I have bad emails for, guess what? I'm searching for them on social media. So I'm going onto Facebook and LinkedIn and searching for those people to see if I can find them. Of course, it's hard to find sometimes when you get like a Cheryl Smith and there's like 400 Cheryl Smiths, right? But there's logical deduction that can be happening. This is where I'm so glad Riley, my stepdaughter, is finally taking like a critical thinking class because this stuff is so needed, right? We have to like think logically and critical thinking to be able to decipher these people and find the right people. So this is what I'm in the middle of right now. But the reason I'm talking about it is because I think many of you just don't do this in-depth type of follow-up. And follow-up is really the key to making a lot more money, right? So if you rely on just going to the event as an attendee or an exhibitor or a speaker, and then you rely on those who raise their hand and are hot prospects right then and there and sign up for something or whatever, that's great. But if you don't continue to nurture and follow up and build relationships and continue asking people to take an action with you of the warm and cold prospects, you're missing out. You're leaving all that money on the floor, right? So this is kind of what I'm talking about with getting in front of more people more often and in more ways. There's a lot to do as an entrepreneur. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there's so much to learn, and some things we need to master, some things we should delegate and take off our plate, but still do. Some things we have to learn how to do because it just doesn't come naturally. We just weren't born with that knowledge in our head. So we have to learn a task or learn a process or learn a technology or whatever that is. But what I see happening more often than not is people like listen to videos like this. I mean, because this is not the inspirational video that makes you feel all good inside. This is the one that makes you go, oh, woe is me. I have so much to do. I get it. But and I show you how to do it. I show you what to say. I make it easy for you. You don't have to avoid it. You don't have to dread it. You don't have to resist this kind of stuff. You just have to say, okay, Katrina, show me how. Show me what, show me how. Do it with me, do it for me, whatever. You just have to ask for that because avoiding it is not going to get you any farther faster. Um, Pretending that you don't need to do it is not going to get you farther faster. Delegating all of this is not going to help because that person's not going to be as attentive as you were, nor will they probably be um, what needs to what it needs to work, that system. So I just want you to embrace the doing in your business. There's the doing and the being, right? Being is being centered, being grounded, being in positivity, being in gratitude, being in love, being that feeling where we go out and we know and we believe in ourselves and we trust that it'll all work out in the end. We know that if we put enough doing out into the universe that we receive in the end what we need and more. So the being is that I've had to learn the being. That's part of my entrepreneurial journey. I wasn't just born with the being, I was more of a doer, right? So now I have this balance of being and doing. And a lot of people I see are being more because the universe and the social platforms are saying, just be your authentic self and you'll get plenty of business. Well, that's not going to work. I'm sorry. You need that, but you also need strategic doing activities. And if you don't know what to do, how to do it, or how it's all going to flow together to create a cohesive, consistent money-making business, then you're going to be in lower income brackets and you're going to probably be in a little bit of chaos as well in the back end because you don't have all the things flowing together. So I'm the person that helps you make it all flow together and shows you what to do, what you need to do in order of importance. There's a lot of inspirational people out there, and that are great to listen to and watch and read about. Um, but I'm telling you, if you stay in that zone 100% of the time, or even 50% of the time, you won't get as much done that needs to happen in order to grow and scale and get in front of enough people to make the money that you want to make. It's just not a logical thing. So you've got to develop this balance for the information coming in to your brain so that you can produce what you need to produce to get the results you want money wise, right? Income, revenues, clients, all of that. The more income and revenue and clients you get, ideally, the more freedom you have, the more time you can spend with family, the more you can focus on yourself and your health and your self-care, the more you can focus on giving back, being on a board, doing a charity, all the things that light you up, spending more time with your kids or your grandkids. I'm just saying that a lot of people are focused on watching and reading things that maybe fill your cup and make you feel good, but aren't as practical at growing the business. So I invite you to take a step on the practical side and come and at least have a conversation with me to see what that might look like if uh, I was to help you organize what it is you're doing, prioritize, and show you how to really kick up your revenues in the next year, 2 years, whatnot. Because that's my genius. My genius is seeing everything that's going on, all your goals, and being able to direct you the order of importance of what to do, what to say, what to send, and all that kind of stuff to get the result you want. So if that makes sense, and you're like all the way at the end of this video, and you're like, yeah, I know it's time to get more practical, tactical, get some help with that kind of stuff, then let's have a conversation. Don't be shy, just reach out. Go to askcat.biz and schedule a call. It's ask cat, K-A-T .biz. And I'll be waiting for you to schedule that call, and then we'll jump on Zoom one-on-one. And honestly, I don't want to work with you if it's not a good fit. So I'm a no pressure kind of gal. I have room for about 20 clients, and I know it seems like a lot, but that's about it. And then I'm done. So I'm not looking for hundreds of people to join a membership program or something like that. That's not what I'm looking for this year. I'm looking for 20 people who want to go all in your business, who want to get a lot of shit done, the right stuff in order of importance, who want to be shown how to do it easier and faster, more affordably, who want a partner on their side, someone who can advise you on, yes, do this, yes, no, don't do that, on business decisions and the other things that you're doing. That's what I'm looking for. If that's something you're interested in, we have to have a conversation. And don't avoid it, because we could this, where are you going to be a year from now if you wait, right? Are you going to be in the same place as you are now? Are you going to be still like overwhelmed and confused and overloaded? I look at all the things. I promise you, I can manage whatever it is on your plate, and I can show you how to build a bigger business. Not bigger necessarily, more of what you want. So I look forward to talking with you. Have a great day.